This episode of Ties That Help is brought to you by the National Campaign Against Drunk Driving. I was recently browsing Facebook and I came across a post about a commencement speech that Bill Gates gave at a high school about 11 things they did not and will not learn at school. Now, I know most of you guys are on holiday break right now, and the last thing you probably want to hear about is school, but I thought this is interesting and I wanted to share it with you guys so we can talk about it. In his speech, he talks about how feel-good, politically correct teachings created a generation of kids with no concept of reality and how this concept set them up for failure in the real world. Rule number 1, life is not fair. Get used to it. Rule number 2, the world won't care about your self-esteem. The world will expect you to accomplish something before you feel good about yourself. Rule number 3, you will not make $60,000 a year straight out of high school. You won't be a vice president with a car phone until you earn both. Rule number 4, if you think your teacher is tough, just wait until you have a boss. Rule number 5, flipping burgers is not beneath your dignity. Your grandparents had a different word for burger flipping. They called it opportunity. I don't know why I started holding up my hands when I did the numbers, because there's 11 rules. What am I going to do when I get to that? Rule number 6, if you mess up, it's not your parents' fault, so don't whine about your mistakes. Learn from them. Rule number 7, before you were born, your parents weren't as boring as they are now. They got that way from paying your bills, cleaning your clothes, and listening to you talk about how cool you thought you were. So before you try to save the rainforest from parasites of your parents' generation, try to clean the closet in your room first. Rule number 8. In some schools, they've abolished failing grades and they'll give you as many times as you want to get the right answer. This does not bear the slightest resemblance to anything in real life. Rule number 9. Life is not divided into semesters. You're not going to be able to take the summer off, and your employer is probably not going to be interested in helping you find yourself. So do that on your own time. Rule number 10. Real life is not anything like television. People actually have to leave the coffee shop and actually go to their job. Rule number 11. Be nice to nerds. Chances are you're gonna end up working for one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this and we'll take something from Bill Gates' speech. I know I enjoyed this and I liked it, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Please let me know what you think about it in the comments down below, and if there's anything that you think should be added to the list, please also let me know in the comments down below, as well as everybody else out there. And before we head out of here, let's take one last look at our sponsor, another good life rule to follow. The police will be out in full force from now until New Year's Day in a nationwide effort to crack down on impaired driving. Don't put yourself or others in danger or risk the terrible legal repercussions that can come of it. Drive sober or get pulled over. During December 2010, drivers aged 21 to 34 were involved in more fatal drunk driving crashes than any other group, and 78% of those drivers were male. Also, drunk driving costs every adult in this country an average of $500 per year. It's easy to not see a cop at night when you're driving, but when you've had a few drinks, it's even harder. But on the other hand, they are experienced and they are looking for drunk drivers. They will find you. So do yourself a favor and listen to me. Don't ruin the holidays for you, your family, or possibly some innocent victim. Drive sober or get pulled over. Alright guys, that's it. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to click the like button down below, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. If it's not before Christmas, Merry Christmas, but I probably will see you before then. Peace!